for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
One day, I'm going to make Derek say all the stuff he says before the show to you guys. Talking about get under my wing. What are you talking about here? Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I am your host, Conrad Cushman, joined tonight by my tag team partner, the coach, the man in black, your friend, my friend, the man they call Derek.
Yo!
Here to review AEW Dynamite for June 24th, 2026. We are going to go through this Dynamite show. It is the go-home Dynamite before we get to Forbidden Door. So, with that being said, if you guys are in here, do us a humongous favor. Number one, if you guys want to support for free, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Does great wonders for us. Ring the bell if you want to be notified anytime we go live here on Everything Pro Wrestling. We greatly appreciate it. And if you guys haven't noticed, we are also promoting our Discord this week. So we have 500 plus fans on one big wrestling server. You can talk about anything and everything pro wrestling over on our Discord server.
Yes,
so
sir.
head on over there and join for Forbidden Door. We are on the road to almost 1K, and we would like to get there. And once we get to 1K, it makes the Discord server suitable. What does that mean for you? It means that you can then find a way to become even greater ingratiated in pro wrestling. More fans will join in. It helps us, helps you, gets the conversations going, and that's what we want. So come on over, check out the Discord server. We got a lot of new people signing up this week, and we would love to have you if you haven't already. I just put the link in the chat, and the link is in the description below for that. Derek, how are you, my man?
I'm good, brother. Just ready to get this final softball season in the mix.
Yeah, starting or ending?
Starting at the end of this month.
Okay.
Going into the 4th of July weekend.
Okay. That's what's up.
Ready to get started and send my girls off to college and watch them play ball over there.
You're gonna start coaching over there too next, right?
Nah.
That's what he says now. What time's practice? I could make it.
I got a brand new contract.
Here he goes. Before we get to the shout outs and everything, I want to dedicate also tonight's show to the former All Japan Triple Crown Heavyweight Champion Joe Doering. I believe he has been having a lot of issues with brain tumors, and it sounds like he has entered hospice. I don't know where that information came from, but I saw a lot of people wishing him well, and we here at Everything Pro Wrestling want to wish Joe Doering well. Keep him in your thoughts and prayers. All love to Joe Doering. I believe I have retweeted on X his GoFundMe link. Yeah, prayers up, man. Stay in contact with your loved ones, and say how you feel all the time.
Absolutely. Stay in contact, because you never know what the next 30 seconds will be. For sure.
Kicking off the chat, man, we got to say good evening to Clown. What's going on, Clown? We also have the AEW Fan Hub, our good friend Kelsey, who created the thumbnail for this week's show, who has been helping me out with that, which has been #tremendous. We appreciate that. He says, greeting and manipulations, everyone. Are we ready for Forbidden Door? I'm ready.
Yeah, let's get started. Like, I'm ready for Sunday. I wish tomorrow was Sunday.
Look at this guy. He's ready to go.
Let's do it.
XG Dub says, good evening. Or
XG.
what's good? Chris says, hi, everybody. What's going on, Chris? He also said, end of the show was a pain to watch for me, buffering every 7 seconds. I didn't have any issues like that. Where do you watch? Matt Lopez says, hi. Good evening, everyone. Hope your Wednesday was good and enjoyed a damn good episode of Dynamite. Appreciate it, sir. Clown says, so looking forward to next week. The wife and I got tickets for Dynamite. Oh, the perfect date night, according to Everything
Right.
Pro Wrestling. You guys go there and you have some fun. Cheer. You know what you could get out while you're out there? Shout out to my guy BJ. Just put it on the Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Go out there and get yourself some nice EPW merch. You know, it's out there. It's up there.
Go ahead, get it.
It's up there. I mean, whatever you like, whatever you want to rock. Who you with? Yeah. You guys enjoy, Clown.
Who you with?
Definitely lovely though. Shout out to my partner, Monday's Clash of the Podcast 605, Sean Hubbard, HW Weekly. We are going to be live on his channel on Friday, I believe at 5:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're talking AEW. And Sean has titled it. We're going to be talking about why AEW is the best bell-to-bell action across all the pro wrestling across the globe.
Ding, ding.
He said, ladies and gentlemen, Brother Conrad, my guy Derek. Now that is what a go-home show for a pay-per-view is supposed to look like. Okay.
My guy Hubs.
Shout out to Rob in the chat. Appreciate you, Rob.
Rob.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Clown gets to see who gets crowned TBS champion. DJ Hanzo, we in here. DJ Hanzo, we appreciate that you're in here. Daniel, hello from Ireland.
Hey.
Yo, love seeing people from across the pond, man. All good, man. We appreciate you being in here. Thank you for telling me where you're from, too. I appreciate that.
Yes.
JCSJ, yo, had to drop by and show some love, run up them likes for the bros. Thank you, man. Check out JCSJ's YouTube channel, man. He does a lot of good WWE 2K videos on like concepts that they could use.
Okay. All right.
Tell them to lower them prices, JCSJ. It's got to happen, bro.
Yeah.
You're both in black, and the man in black was Cash. Dude was a gangster before gangster. If you want to talk about pro wrestling, the EPW Hub Discord's got you covered. Thank you, Chris.
Yes.
Chris is over there, man. You guys will have a good time talking, man. My homeboy's in the hospital with heart problems. Prayers up to your friend Hanzo. Wish him the best. D-Rich in the house, man. Will falling after the huddle with the Death Riders is funny. We're about to talk about that, man. Absolute hilarity. Delayed grats, man. What's good, brother? Always appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming in and showing some love, man. We're going to talk a little Forbidden Door, and we're not going to waste any more time, man. Let's jump right into it. Dynamite tonight. It's happening. It's going down. Tonight's show, Derek, was interesting because a lot of people, Forbidden Door is kind of a lull period for some. Some people love it. I personally enjoy the intermingling of companies and getting these types of matches. I don't know how you feel about it, but I like this time period.
No, you know what? It's nice to see the crossovers from different companies, seeing the different wrestlers come through and putting on a show for a company that's not necessarily theirs, but it branches out. Not branches, but it wow, what's the word I'm looking for? It connects the two companies together. Bridges the gap. That's what I'm
There it is. Yeah, and you're bridging the gap with not only New Japan now, but you have CMLL, Stardom involved in this, and it can only grow. Yes. Sometimes we've seen people from Rev Pro. I'd like to see more of that too. Who knows how else this is going to grow and grow larger, especially with my AEW in the mix, hosting shows now. Really great value. Here's the rundown for what we have for Dynamite. It was loaded tonight. They just gave you match, and then build towards the other matches for this. Derek, before we get into the opener, though, we open up with the Death Riders. They're backstage, and they're getting hyped. They're out there. Yes. Yeah, here we go. And Will Ospreay's with them, wearing all black, got the chains on the gear, and I'm like, you look like you're with them, bro. I'm not. You look like you're with them, though.
You do.
And they're doing their little huddle, and they tell Will to get into the huddle. And it's like the old rugby kind of move where they're just going around in circles. Will Ospreay, I don't know if this was on purpose or by accident, Will Ospreay falls over and busts his ass in the middle of doing this. And I thought it was hilarious. Him and Garcia share a laugh with each other, and they head out to the ring, man. And it was just different, bro. Dude. Like, and I was like, was that done on purpose, or was that like to, Will, you belong here?
Right.
I'm cool with you.
You know what? I'll take either way, but I would love to know that this was like an accident and it wasn't supposed to happen, but you played it off well enough to make it feel like it was a part of it.
Yeah, no doubt, man. It was great. It was hilarious. And then that led us into the big opening matchup, which was the Death Riders, Moxley, Yuta, and Claudio going up against Mystico and Bro Dito. And when I say, my brother, fantastic work. This is fantastic work right here. I enjoyed the matchup here. Mystico came out with this theme. Beautiful song. Might hear it tomorrow. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If you follow me on the socials. But I thought this was a fantastic trios match. Now, Derek, I'm gonna make sure that's how y'all gonna know if Derek lying or not. Derek, tell them what you told me while you were watching this match, bro.
It wasn't that bad.
Now, this is hate. He said it was good.
It wasn't that bad. There was minimal chaos, so I could live with that. It wasn't too much happening, just the match that it should have been. Nothing. Just you know me. I don't like the extra crap. I don't like it. But this one wasn't bad. This one wasn't bad.
I'm gonna let you slide right now. he kind of met it with mildness, but yeah, he said he enjoyed it. Brody King doing lucha moves off the ropes and springboarding two people into an arm drag was not on my bingo card tonight. But yeah, my man was cooking it up, bro.
He definitely, man,
Brody King was out here doing the darn thing, and I loved it, bro. So good. I thought he really delivered in this match. Unfortunately, though, after Brody King was out here crushing it, he got nailed in the back of the head by Claudio with a belt, and Moxley rolled up Brody King and got the win. These jerks.
Right.
How dare they?
But you know what I like, though? I like how they're keeping Moxley away from doing the dirty deeds, no pun intended.
Got his goons doing the dirty work.
Right. So that keeps him still in the middle ground of being in the situation of being good, or is he bad? We don't know yet.
Yo, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. But I thought the Death Riders picking up the win was the right call here. Mystico over as ever. Bandito was fantastic. Moxley was working on his neck in the match because they have a match at Forbidden Door that we're going to be talking about later when we get into our preview and predictions of that show. Yes, they had Billy Kay versus Persephone on the show. I think D-Rich had brought up earlier Jericho versus JD Drake was announced for Collision. Excited for Doyle and Adam Priest. They used to square off a lot in DPW. I miss DPW. I think Jericho versus JD Drake will be a fun match. JD is so underrated and underappreciated. The Workhorsemen are a fantastic team. Billy Goat couldn't handle the spin. He went down. Rob, gotta chill, bro. Gotta chill on that note. Love the Lucha chants. More Mystical on AEW TV. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to say something. This is a slight criticism of AEW, but I mean this with love, 100% love. I need AEW to start announcing these cards and who's going to be on the cards beforehand. I used to think that was great that I do next week what I was looking forward to. You don't have to get every match. If there's going to be 7 matches, tell me about 3 of them.
Right,
4 of them. Tell me a couple of them.
Something. Just to dip our toes in the water.
Yeah. And then you can change the matches, have announcements during the week. It's all good.
Right.
All good. Mine are great. I just had to bring that up because I was listening to some people talk about it and I kind of agreed. After the match here, you got an interview with the Conglomeration. They're out here yapping. They're out here talking it up. Getting into basically Mark Briscoe. They're going to be bringing stuff in the backpacks. Kenosuke Takeshita's out there. He's like, yep, we're about to go to work. And that was pretty much it. And they said that they're going to do anything they can. And this was Darby specifically. I'll do anything that I can to make sure Mark Briscoe wins to get that title shot because it's his time. Thought that was very babyface of Darby.
Yes. You know what? It's it's a lovely thing when you see like everybody just, make that claim like, all right, I'm going to do whatever I need to do to help you win this match. And it's always like, the what is it? I'll compare it to Star Wars. Star Wars, the Jedi fighting the evil empire and stuff like that. And it's until the evil empire is crushed, we will work together. Once the evil empire is crushed, now we're going up against each other.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. It shows unison and democracy, I guess. I like the direction that they're going.
Yeah. Announce 3 or 4 big matches and then announce the rest during the remaining of the week. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And if you got to change something, you can announce it during the week too. There you go. Follow the socials if you want to know what's happening with that.
Yeah, leave everything open.
Next up, we get into the TBS qualifier, and Marina stayed out there. But Marina Shafir versus Harley Cameron in this one, Derek. And I like that Harley Cameron came out. She was dressed like Supergirl.
Yes.
And it was a little promo for DC's movie Supergirl coming out this Friday. They didn't pay me for that. I probably should be, but yes. I liked her coming out dressed up like that, and I thought that it was it was very fitting for this.
Yeah. Side note, I am definitely gonna go see that.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely gonna go see that.
I'm ready for Nightfall, bro, for Batman.
Oh yeah.
I was wearing my Batman shirt tonight. I was like, I don't know how well this is gonna show up on screen.
Man, well, is there a release date for it?
Not yet.
Yeah,
Cape Crusader though is coming back on Amazon Prime in July.
Gotcha. Because I promise you right now, when Nightfall drops, I will not be going to work.
Lies. But we ain't got time for New Japan.
New Japan's at like 2 a.m, bro.
We ain't got time for New Japan though. They're calling for that though, huh? Not dedicated.
I might.
Yeah, he lied. Harley Cameron, Marina Shafir. I thought this was a fun match. Marina Shafir wore shoes tonight.
Yeah, for once. Oh my god, I don't remember.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Harley Cameron was catching them boot though. Not the feet loaf, but she was getting stomped.
I'd rather catch the boots.
Some combat boots, the toenails.
The Doc Martens, bro. You about to catch these Docs.
Marina Shafir dominated most of this match, which was what the crazy part was. And they basically did what I like to call the classic WrestleMania 8 finish. The sleeper into that rollover that Bret Hart did on Roddy Piper. And it was perfect when Harley rolled over. She caught her leg so that it was trapped. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. And she just stayed right there. And it was like 1, 2. Anyone would have got caught with that. Right. It could have been Chris Jericho back there. Could have been Jimmy Jack Jericho.
Right.
Could have been Terry Funk. They ain't kicking out of that. R.I.P. Terry Funk. Right. Couldn't kick out of that. And it was game over. So Harley Cameron got the win. I thought that was a surprising move,
which is very shocking. I don't know. I don't know why it's shocking, but it just felt shocking to me because I was expecting Marina to get in there. I don't know why I was expecting that.
I thought the same though, bro. I don't think you're off base for thinking that. Like, we're talking about crowning a new TBS champion, and I think Marina could fit the bill easily with that.
She could.
But she also doesn't need the championship, though.
No. You know what? I think she's got way more credibility as what she's doing right now.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. Hey, Jorge, what's going on, brother? I see you in here. Welcome in. D-Rich, you saw Toy Story 5. Hey, I want to see that, too.
Yeah, I still got to see that.
That one I might have to wait for.
Yeah. You know what? I got to rehash 3, 4 because I remember watching them, but I don't remember the storyline.
We got to get you back on Lotso. What you mean, bro?
I remember Lotso, but wait. Lotso is what, 4?
I thought 3.
Is it 3?
I thought 3. And then was it 4 the last one with, well, I don't want to ruin it for you.
Yeah. No. I remember Lotso. It was kind of the same story, but Lotso went on like a rampage because he felt like he got left behind on purpose.
A sketch.
I think so.
Draw. Got you. Got me. Sorry, I could do quotes from that all day.
The big one.
That's Kyle Fletcher. looking like Sid, that haircut. Waiting for Fight Forever too, brother. You ain't me as well, bro.
Yes.
Me as well. I send AEW games an email. Just saying there's support here.
Come on.
We care, brother.
Give it to us. Come on. Make it happen, Captain.
Yeah. Yo, chill. The Death Star.
You're not wrong, though.
Lotso was Toy Story 3. See?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Lotso was the purple teddy bear, right?
Yeah, Matt said Lotso was a menace.
Yeah. What? And now I remember, wasn't he like taking people out left and right?
Yo, Cloud, definitely great minds right there. Yes, for sure. D Rich, have a good night, my brother. I appreciate you. Enjoy. I hope to see you for the Forbidden Door review. If not, leave me a comment after, man.
Yes, sir.
It goes for all of you. If you guys
Yes,
aren't up any late on Sunday.
Yeah. If you're not here to join us, please leave the comments. We do gladly appreciate it.
For sure. Now, we get a video package, Derek. Now, I don't know who knows what happened or this, but Collision last week, we had the semifinals. The forever Ring of Honor champion Athena, who never loses. That's all we ever hear about. Boo-hoo, wah-wah, went up against Maya World. Maya World gets the upset victory over Athena.
Ooh.
Does another rollover pin and hook that leg, and I was like, you're cooked.
Yep.
And Athena loses. Now, Athena's still the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, but Maya World gets the win, and she's going on to the finals. We get a video package with her and Mercedes. Let me make sure I have my stuff right here. Now, Mercedes is like, oh yeah, dreams don't win you championships, though. I win championships. And she is just a heel. You hate Mercedes for saying that. And Maya World's doing this feel-good underdog story. And we're going to see what happens at the pay-per-view between these two. And I loved it. And then they announced Athena and Mercedes are going to take on Maya World and Hyon. After the match, Athena gave her a hug. He thought it was all good, and then she jumped her. Then Mercedes came out and jumped her. They put a beat down on her after. So
yes, I really want to see what's going to go down with that.
It's definitely an interesting match, man. Who knows what's going to happen? Let's see here. Chris, I've been picking Mercedes to win the Owen Hart tournament since before the brackets were even announced, but I've changed my pick to Maya World. She's been getting great reactions. I can see this going either way, truthfully. I'm not even sure who my pick's about to be when we get to that part of the show.
Yeah. I don't know either.
Zero clue right now.
Yeah, I'm not sold on any of my picks at the moment.
Word up. Now, we'll go to the next match. Will Ospreay versus ELP. ELP stands for El Phantasmo, for the record. I hope people know this. I feel like they just call him ELP now. He does a little Rob Van Dam stuff, and he goes out there and just does his work.
Right.
But him and Will Ospreay had a fantastic match. It was like taking me back to the old days of New Japan tonight a little bit. I thought this one was pretty good for the time that they had. I thought they delivered. Will Ospreay basically, Derek, got the hidden blade for the win. Not much else to say afterwards. And then more so after you had Swerve come out, which led right into the next match after that. And it was Swerve and Daniel Garcia. Thoughts on this one, Derek, and where we're going with Swerve and Ospreay?
You know, this was a good match. It was a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. Like we cycled through this match pretty quick. And
see, I saw people on the AEW Fan Hub subreddit, and they were saying that they felt it was slow in the live chat. Yeah, they thought this was like a slower pace. They're like, it shouldn't be taking this long for Swerve to win. My rebuttal to that, though, is Daniel Garcia signed like a year or two ago.
Right.
And he stayed with AEW. I think they have something in Garcia, Yuta. Me and Rob had a good conversation about this. Like, who are the next people up?
Yeah.
Like, if you had a top 10, and I'm like, are Garcia and Yuta on it? And I guess that's an interesting question, perhaps, for like maybe the audience. But
probably.
Yeah, I liked the match. I thought it was really good, and I think you got to give Garcia something with all that investment you put into him, and you put him with Moxley. There's a reason he's with Moxley. It's not just because, you're not going to do anything.
No, you know what? At this point in time, like Moxley is the I'll say like the godfather of the backstage situations. We'll say because he really puts people in the perspective.
He's old reliable, bro.
Yeah, he is. He's
It's kind of like a turkey sandwich. You know, like if that's your jam, think of a food you could go to at any time. Pizza,
right.
old reliable.
Yep, never let you down.
And that's Moxley. Always will show up, do his part, and he's there for you for the right reasons. So I don't know. That's just how I viewed it.
Oh yeah, no, you're not wrong at all. Like I definitely feel like Moxley puts people in the right position to do whatever they need to do. Like I'll get you there, but then the rest of it's all you.
Yeah. Love that thought, Chris, about about the winners and how it could all pan out with Mercedes in the tournament and the women's championship match. In this one, like I said, Garcia hit a pretty nasty pile driver. Swerve hit a big house call on the outside in the beginning of the match. And after that, Swerve gets the win with the hidden blade on Garcia. Afterwards, he starts putting a beat down on him, and then here comes Will. They start to brawl. Will gets knocked down, taken out. Garcia gets hit with a vertebreaker. Will and him have a stare down with each other afterwards. This is the match I'm kind of very hyped for. If it were up to me, this might be the main event.
I would make it the main event. I would.
You got that cage match though. I don't know. I think you can go a lot of ways. You could even go Zack Sabre and Kenny. You really wanted to.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The cage match is gonna be good. It's definitely gonna be good. That's the only chaos I like. So it's gonna be good. But I think the implications for this match are extremely, extremely high. So it for me, it'd be hard to say, even with the cage match, that this would not be like a match of the night for me. You know what I mean? Like I just think the chemistry that these two have together, it's gonna be overflowing right now.
We saw the main event 2 years ago. We know what they're gonna do. So I say let them go out there and deliver the story that people want to see in the ring.
Absolutely. But don't take that away from
T-Ferg says, what's good, fellas? Dynamite was okay tonight. Still not feeling the Death Riders. It's like AEW's version of the Bloodline. Time to move on and break them up. I think the Death Riders have gotten better over time.
Oh, yeah. It seems like they have way more direction than they did in the beginning. Because in the beginning, I think they just didn't know what they wanted to do with the group. So they were just kind of letting them wing it.
I think people have to remember, too, they were at a pivotal point in AEW's time. Like, they were looking bad. They're downsizing into smaller arenas. And they're like, well, what is this group? And I think Tony has been kind of moving with, we can go this way or we can go this way. Let's see what the people want to do and what's the best thing for us to do.
Right.
And I think he started doing that. Even when we went to Double or Nothing last year, Hangman versus Ospreay. We can go this way with Ospreay, or we can go this way with Hangman.
Right.
And then he went this way with Hangman. It was different. I thought it was Ospreay from the beginning. Like, if you would have asked me 3 months before, I'm like, oh, Will Ospreay's winning the championship.
Oh, yeah. Without hesitation, you definitely would feel like that's the situation there.
Yeah. See, a lot of people are saying it should be the show. I think the cage match should open the show, too. Death Riders got nothing on the ECW Dudley Boys. Cut it out. Yo, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I would pay to see Moxley versus Bully Ray. Bully Ray talking that crate. You saw that? He was talking that mess. Yes. Yo, John Moxley will choke him out if they had a jiu-jitsu fight or something. Yeah,
it's over. It's over.
Yeah. Death Riders have gotten better over time. Yeah, I don't know, T-Ferg. I don't know what makes you just. He said they're like the Bloodline. So, but I don't have that same fatigue here, though. Like, I feel like the Bloodline lore has always been there. We've always been talking about it. This has been around, but to me, it's not. They're not in the world title picture. It's kind of like when people complain about the Don Callis family being the NWO. Like, I'm not going for that, bro.
No,
they're not on commentary. They're not spray painting you know what I mean? The desk and throwing people in lawn darting them outside. They're not taking over, bro. The NWO was 10 times worse than this. Like, they were putting the NWO over, and it was different back then. Don Callis family can't be doing that.
No. Yeah. You know, the circumstances have changed over the years. And there are a lot of things that you can and that you cannot do. And that's the simple situation.
Yeah. And stuff wouldn't make sense. Kenny and Zach should not be on the card. Kelson, are you not looking forward to this? Not a fan of the match? I would legit would pay to see a shoot fight between Moxley and Blubber Ray. Not a lot of money, but some money. Jorge said, was AEW good today? Missed some of it watching the Mexico game 3-0. Yeah, I thought AEW was good tonight. I enjoyed the show.
Yeah. Who was Mexico playing?
I don't remember.
Hold on.
We don't have a Don Callis pay-per-view riding in on you could if they were riding in on them garbage trucks.
Right.
Chef Kelsey, Kenny versus ZSJ is going to be awesome. Zach is literally the most boring wrestler alive. Oh, you don't like technical wrestling? Did you like Dean Malenko? Yeah.
Oh, Czech Republic.
Okay.
Yeah.
World Cup, man. It's getting serious out in these streets.
Listen, Canada's got to win. Or did they win? Did they play today?
I don't know. I'm behind on.
Yeah, I'm so behind. Let's see.
I'm giving you like 15 seconds for this update here.
Yeah, nope, doesn't show anything.
Get this guy out of here. This guy. Then we go backstage. We have to hear from Team MJF. Yo, I have to give a big shout out, Derek, to my guy, Rich Latta, RLPW. Go follow my guy, Rich. If you don't know Rich, he's awesome and he's fantastic. And he gave a great take today. I was listening to this as I came home from the gym. I just threw it on. I'm listening to him. A good idea. He said MJF should have a special scarf, similar to how Bret Hart Survivor Series 93 with his brothers. He came out. Bret was wearing the pink singlet, and everyone else had to wear the black. Yes. It was basically like, this is now look here, y'all. I'm Michael Jackson. The rest of y'all are the Jacksons. Got it? Rolling with this. Now, they said MJF should come out with a special scarf, and everyone else gets these like cheap knockoff brand scarves. And he said something like someone should figure out like that they're knockoff brands and get mad at them. Like, yo, these are fake. And MJF should have them all do it.
It would be funny if they did that. It would be funny.
Now they did tease that they had some shirts together. MJF disrespected Andrade again, which I ain't going for it. Shout out to Lucy. I saw she got on the whatever they pull up where they pull up like the social media stuff. Right. And yeah, dude, unbelievable what they did here. Don Callis and MJF have a shirt. I know E would be here talking about this dang shirt. They're all muscled up, souped up in their shorts, slapping up, and they're like, "You're all gonna wear these," and it's like, even Okada was like, "Okay,
just give it time. Just give it time.
Give it time, man." Yeah. Oh, he said, "Love Malenko. Saber is no Malenko." Wow. I'm behind on the World Cup. Okay. Yo, oh yeah, respect Miami RPG Vice trying to stay and act like they were on the team. They were there, and MJ's like, "What are you two doing here?
Right.
Get out of here. Yeah, what are you guys doing?" I told you we were gonna get cut. I told you Rocky was hilarious in that.
But you know what though? You have to have them in that dynamic, because if you don't, then it just kind of falls to the wayside.
Yeah, I thought it was a fantastic segment here just to do that. Oh, his other line, MJF's other good line in this one was, he said, "The gap between me and you, Mark Briscoe, is bigger than the gap between your teeth." And I was like, dang, bro. And he went to, it's white collar, blue collar. That's the storyline, right?
Oh, man.
Working guy versus the guy who gets handed everything.
Right.
I love it. Chris just responded back, as ZSJ once said, "Showing Americans technical wrestling is like reading Shakespeare to dogs." Terrible. I believe Buffalo have a chance to win the Super Bowl this year. Will the New York Aura, if you know what I mean, give it up for your world champions, the New York Knicks? I hope you're right about the Bills, brother.
Yeah.
I truly do. Burn that Don Callis MJF shirt. Someone's gotta. Only ZSJ is boring enough to read Shakespeare to the dogs. Oh my goodness. Yo, wild times. Yo, hilarious. And then speaking of that, we jump right into Zack Sabre Jr. and the homies. He gets into it with Jungle Jack Perry. Derek, did you like Jack Perry's new attire? Yo, Derek's hate. What did Jack Perry do that made you hate him so much?
Everything.
The Punk thing?
Yes.
He ruined everything.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Derek is mean, bro.
Nah, bro. I'm just laying it out there, bro. Had he kept his mouth shut, we wouldn't have had this situation. Then I could blame Punk for everything.
Not really.
No, I'm blaming him.
Listen, I think it's like a pie. You can divide that up and pass that blame around. I don't want to get on this subject right now because here it starts to divide the AEW community for foolishness.
I mean, it does, but
now I happen to like Zack Sabre Jr. and his technical wizardry. And that's what he was out here doing. He was stretching Jack Perry, bro. Jack Perry was getting tore up. Like I was like, bro, I don't think your arm's supposed to look like that, bro.
Bro, I don't remember anything in this match that really showed like it was anything that like a super, like not even a super move, but just a move outside of being technical. And I don't remember a move. I feel like this match was just strictly technical.
It was. And I think that's the way that they wanted it to be because that's Zack Sabre Jr. style is technical wrestling.
You know what? Technical wrestling is not bad. For those who think it is, it's not. It's really not. I get it. You like the powerhouse stuff. You like the stories. You like the speedsters that come through and just keep things rolling. But sometimes you need something like this.
I'm not gonna lie. Zack Sabre Jr. has been having great tag team matches too with his TMDK partners, whether it's 6-man tags or tag team. Fantastic work in this one. Jack Perry did try to hulk up and hit a Rampage Jackson spot here. Couldn't get the pinfall though at all. After that, man, Perry went for his finisher. He ends up getting caught in a heel hook. Zack Sabre Jr. finds a way to transition to trap his arm, lock his other arm with his leg, and then pull back. And I don't think he could tap out. That's how far apart his arms were.
Dude.
And he had to just say, I quit.
Yeah, you know what? Just how the thing, like how things were just going in the match. You're just like, don't overstretch somebody.
Chris up saying, I think Derek's saying, cry me a river. I wish they let ZSJ talk more. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Yeah, I love technical wrestling. ZSJ versus Daniels Hill was one of my favorites. Yeah, it was a technical dream match for fans who like that style of wrestling.
Yeah, but you know what? It's wrestling. It's not an all-out brawl. It's wrestling. So you have to expect technical wrestling, technicalities of a technical move.
We need you to practice saying technical wizardry.
Technical wizardry.
I don't know if wizardry is a word, but we often say that. We used to say that when we play like the wrestling games. It's not a word, bro. Trust me.
I don't know, bro, because
I don't believe it if it is.
Hold on, let's see.
We said about Kevin Nash, so anytime he did a move he didn't do in his arsenal, we'd be like, oh, that's Kevin Nash's technical wizardry right there. Is it a word? That's a game.
Hold on, bro. I mean, if they put it on for a game, then, you know, it's just
yeah. They make up a lot of stuff.
Let's see.
Is it a word?
Yes.
Wizardry is a word.
Told you, bro.
There it is.
Technical wizardry.
You got it. You got the dub.
All right, so I'm gonna get a shirt that says wizardry on it.
Nah, I'm gonna need you to get one. It says steak, egg, and cheese bagel. That's the spirit. Or you get one that just says, well.
No. I'll do that one. That one I'll do.
Yeah, it sounds good. So after that, that match happens. He's accompanied to the ring by Mikey Nichols and Bad Dude Tito, who are in the next match, and they bring out the Young Bucks. They did do an interesting like countdown clock. There's going to only be 2 minutes before this match is live. Probably like tell you go get a sandwich or whatever, right, and be back in 2 minutes, and this match will begin. Young Bucks do what they do best. They put on a good match here, and they end up getting the winner with the Meltzer driver.
Yes.
After the match, TMDK attacks. Zack Sabre Jr. is in there, and here comes Kenneth, by God,
Omega.
And Kenny Omega runs out there to make the save. Him and Zack Sabre exchange some words about you don't get hurt, don't disappear, blah, blah, blah. I think this match is going to be pretty good. I mean,
yeah,
it's a different matchup here, so I'm going to be interested to see how the styles clash, no pun intended.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this is going to be a really good match. Because they just have that skill. They have that I hate to say it, but they have that aura that's gonna just be like,
I hate that word.
So do I. But they have it, and it's gonna show in this match.
Yeah. We need you never to say that word again, bro. Never say that word again. Is Mystico leaving CMLL? I have not heard that, Jorge, like at all. Let's see here. You could make Nash do a top rope move. Probably not for the best. Probably not for the best, right?
I mean, equilibrium will be off as soon as he starts climbing.
Yeah, Kevin Nash don't need to jump off the top rope.
No. I didn't really have a cast on.
Yo, we gotta talk Tekla real quick. Derek, why was your girl Tekla showing up in Stardom? She popped up behind the owner and scared this man.
Tried to shave his head.
Not only that, also got a belt, whipped this man. What kind of shame ritual is this? And then everybody had to clear her out, and she's just in her mess. And Tekla was doing the darn thing. I think that she has low-key been carrying the build to this show. Besides the dream match kind of with Kenny and Zack Sabre Jr., Tekla has been carrying this by spitting on the Stardom logo, and we all know that Starlight Kid is going to have to defend. If you don't know about Starlight Kid, listen, you can go look up her matches with Azumi. I was going to say AZM to troll, but I'm not in the mood tonight. So if you ever hear me say that, I'm trolling. But 100% being honest with you right now, go check out Starlight Kid. If you've never seen her, you're going to wait until this weekend. You're going to be amazed. Yeah. Derek, I think you will be amazed when you see Starlight Kid. Very, very good. And there is a slight chance I feel that Starlight Kid could pull it out.
You know what? I'm willing to give a shot. I'm willing to give a shot because I don't know anything about it. So I'm willing to let her do her thing so she can show me what she can do. And if she outperforms, then yeah, I will rock with it. But I'm a very harsh critic.
Here we go. Here we go. How petty do you have to beat fly 14 hours to beat up the owner of Stardom? Like Tom Petty, y'all just petty. Meatball and spaghetti. Tekla does what Tekla wants to do. I hear you. It was a good matchup for Kenny as well as ZSJ. Is a safe wrestler, can work a bit slower, more methodically. Yeah. Listen, I'm all down with that too, man. You can give me Kenny versus Shingo. You can give me Kenny versus ZSJ. I'm happy either way.
Right. Yeah.
I've only seen a handful of Starlight Kid matches, but she's impressed every single time, for real. Who gets cheered when Tekla calls Mercedes a stupid beep? Depends on the heat at the time. Tekla needs to seek professional when it comes to spitting. I'm sure Shivani will pay for the sessions. Yo, gotta chill. Gotta chill. We found out Kevin Knight's going to defend his title against Desmond Xavier on Collision. We also have Mercedes and Athena versus Maya, World, and Hyon, like we had mentioned. Jericho, Jay Drake. There was a bunch of matches that people had mentioned earlier on in the show. So Collision is set for us. Let us get back into this TBS qualifier. We'll find out who the second last is. Queen Aminata versus the ROH Women's Television Champion, Red Velvet. She's back on TV. Derek, were you impressed with Red Velvet tonight?
I was. Everything seemed very, very smooth transitional movements with transitional movements. Love her energy. Sometimes I feel like she wasn't utilized enough on AEW, so then that's why we had to like tip her down. But I think with this appearance, she showed a lot, and I can appreciate that. So, is it going to be an NLBO? Probably not, but
we got to get there, right?
Yeah,
got to get there. And I think she's doing a good job in Ring of Honor. Now, Queen Aminata is someone who I've advocated for, if you've been around a while, to become the TBS champion.
Yes.
And I thought that these two had a pretty good match. The focus was on her neck.
Yeah.
Lots of scissor kicks to the back of her neck. Really, really good stuff here. Red Velvet tried to tear off the tape from her neck. They exchanged some big slaps and strikes. Queen Aminata hits a big running knee when she was down at the bottom rope. Game over, 1, 2, 3. Queen Aminata gets the win. She moves on. So now we have Harley Cameron, Sheeta, Persephone, Statlander, and Queen Aminata into this survival of the fittest match for this week. We got one more qualifier left.
Let's get it.
I assume that's going to be happening on Collision as well.
Yeah.
Or on the buy-in, one of the two.
Ooh, I would probably do I don't know if I would do the buy.
You got time. I mean, wherever. You got to get the match in beforehand is basically it, though.
Right.
Some fun matches for Collision, absolutely. Aminata Velvet was good. I don't even care about the damn thing after Mina lost. Mina Shirakawa is a beautiful, talented, amazing angel goddess that should be the next TBS champion. She deserves all the best things in life. Unfortunately, she had to take that L. Still hope for her. Hope for her. She's got the Toni Storm storyline to fall back on.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Young Bucks are interviewed about their three-way tag match at Forbidden Door, and they're talking about becoming the tag champs again. And then, oh look, there's a brawl. It's Cage and Cope, and they are brawling down the hallway with the dogs. They just walk by them. They're like, "You guys okay? Yeah, we're good." And then they keep fighting. By the way, irony, foreshadowing right there.
Right.
They're fighting, they're brawling, and then they eventually get hairspray, spray him in the face, choke him out with some cords, and then they hit the 5-second pose. I don't know where Christian's old glasses came from, like ones that used to go over his head and stuff. Like, they hit all that, and they're building towards their tag match leading into Forbidden Door. Yes. By the way, Derek, did you know FTR taking some time off, they said?
Really?
I don't know what this means yet. Well, they have their contract coming up soon, too, apparently. And they said there is interest from WWE. I don't know what that means.
You know what? I can understand. I can understand the interest. I can understand WWE gaslighting because that's what they're doing. Do you really want to sully the good name of your legendary status in AEW? I don't think I would want to, but that's just me.
Right. Could be a 5-way. Like you guys said, they haven't really said who the 6 will be for that women's survival of the fittest.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah, Finley. What is FTR going to do at WWE? There's barely any tag team divisions across their show. Listen, brother, I agree. I think they just want some bigger money. I think Tony signs them. You got one of the best tag teams. You got the Young Bucks, another one of the best tag teams. Pay them some good money and let these guys work, man.
You know what? That's all it is to them. Like they at the end of the day, if you pay them correctly, they will work for you.
I agree, and I think that their career is more summed up. I think of them in AEW more than I do WWE.
Right, which is fair.
Yeah, for sure. Let's get into the international title match here, Derek. It was the main event. Sorry for the graphic. This is the best I could find. It was Konosuke Takeshita, Ricochet. Ricochet had the early jump in this one. If you didn't think this was going to be anything but fantastic, I don't know what else to say to you.
You can't. Oh man, like, just when you have these two in a match, period, they're going to give you some high flying stuff. They're going to give you some razzle dazzle. They're going to give you some technicality. Like, come on.
Diabolical work indeed, T-Ferg. Those free agents in July. Yeah, some of them are going to be free. I really enjoyed this one, though. I thought that the Blue Thunder Bomb spot was really good. I thought that Ricochet landed everything he needed to in this. I can't complain about the in-ring work at all. Fantastic. Two of the best that you can put in there against anyone. I don't care if it's Mexico. I don't care if it's Japan, United States, Canada. You can send them to Australia. These guys are going to deliver with anyone they get in the ring with, and that's what they did here. Yes. Konosuke did end up hitting that big running knee, and then the Rage of Fire. Sorry, Ricochet, looking up at the lights. And then we end the show, Derek. We haven't heard from Mark Briscoe. We heard from the team, but we haven't heard from Mark Briscoe himself.
Right.
He comes out and he cuts a promo, just talking crap about MJF, like, yeah, you're a boy, I'm a man. And he gets into it, and MJF attacks as Don Callis distracts Mark Briscoe as they were trading barbs back and forth. And here comes the finishers galore, bro. This is how you end the show, like Sean said. Old school, just Darby Allin going for the coffin drop. Jake Doyle catches him, throws him. Jake Doyle gets caught with an orange punch, then a angle slam orange punch. Kyle's out there fighting.
Right.
Mark's out there fighting. MJF's about to get caught with the J Driller. Andrade saves him. Andrade and him start arguing. Mark Briscoe gets up. They get knocked out. J Driller on MJF. The babyfaces are standing tall towards the end here. MJF has to get carried by Jake Doyle up the ramp. That's how you go off the air, leading to something big here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And that's Dynamite for the show.
Yeah.
I thought it was solid. Like I said, am I going to tell you that this is the greatest episode of Dynamite ever? No. Is it the worst episode of Dynamite ever? No. It was just a good episode.
That's it. And sometimes less is more.
100%. 100%. Great main event. Fooled us thinking that Ricochet was going to win. Can't believe it. Also loving the cracked Ani mask that Takeshi's been rocking. Yeah. I love it. So we jumped into that, Derek. Like I said, I thought it was a thumbs up show. We do have some other news to get into. So next week on Ring of Honor, we will have the TBS Survival of the Fittest match. We know that it's probably going to main event the show.
Right.
Clown, you enjoy that, my brother. We also have the week after that. So in 2 weeks, Beach Break, Tommaso Ciampa, Chris Jericho. It's going down. Big match in Clearwater, Florida. I'm looking forward to see what the setup looks like for that. And Jericho Ciampa happening there is not a bad deal.
Not at all. I really think this will be a really, really good match. The setup, like you said, the setup is probably going to be stupid, and I mean that in a good way. I mean like stupid, wild, and they should deliver.
If we're going around the horn real quick, we also found out some of the Chicago matches for the New Japan show. I do not know here, though, about Callum Newman's status, but we're going to assume he's wrestling, but it looked like he might have been hurt. But Konosuke Takeshita versus Yota Tsuji. You got Shingo versus Zack Sabre Jr. And this is like the Continental Classic. So people who don't know, there's an A block and B block, and they're competing for points. Winner will get the shot at Wrestle Kingdom. So keep watching. Yuya Uemura versus Callum Newman. We still haven't figured out who is going to face my guy, Oleg Boltin, or Boltin Oleg, however you want to say it. Hiroki Goto versus Sonata. We have the tag teams going back at it again. It's going to be fantastic, man. Hinare versus Aaron Wolf. You have Jake Lee versus Shingo. And Ren Narita. Still got to figure out who his opponent's going to be here.
Right.
Like I said, Knockout Bros. They're going to be out there. Yuta Ice taking on Great O'Khan. Fantastic stuff, man. So if you're out in Chicago, you should enjoy that. We also have CMLL. They are going to be back in town here. Looks like it's going down on the 26th, 8:30 p.m. So in 2 days, Sammy Guevara and Beast Mortos are going to be defending those tag titles against Mystico and Mascara Dorada.
Not fond of the selection for the refs.
Why are you hating, bro?
Just because, bro. Like I just can't see it. I mean, and they're probably good at it, but I just can't see it.
By the way, I'm throwing this in too. It was announced for AEW National Championship match, Mark Davis versus Man Like Drees, going down Saturday, June 27th at the Gordon Craig Theater for the British J Cup. Heck yeah, bro.
Yes.
Heck yeah. Like, you guys can do all that stuff and give us those matches. I am in on that. So I love it. I thought that would be fantastic work as well. As we know, the time has come, Derek. We're here at Forbidden Door. It's getting late too, so I'm going to speed round through this a little bit. I know that I'll pull up the graphics. You guys will get to see the cool graphics I've already designed for you guys for the weekend paper. All right. Let me know if there's any more buy-in matches announced during the week too. But Forbidden Door, Sunday, June 28th, is going down in San Jose. Let's look at the card, shall we?
The call.
We're going to start with the buy-in, Derek, run through these pretty quickly. Let me see how we can do this here. I'm going to transform this image live and in living color. Come on, Derek.
Sorry.
Come on, Derek. Gotta be better, bro.
You can do what you want to do.
In living color. All right, here we go. We are going to save this puppy. There we go. A little smaller for us, but it's up on the screen. You guys can see it as well. The buy-in match, Derek. We have ourselves a banger here with Divine Dominion defending the tag titles against Thunder Rosa and Olympia. Shout out to Thunder Rosa, friend of the show.
Yes.
Follows us on socials. I'm keeping a buck. I don't think they win this one here.
I don't think so either. It's not the time.
Divine Dominion are the Road Warriors. They've just been destroying people, and I think this is not going to be a complete destroy, but I think it's going down here.
No, yeah, I feel like there will be some offense, but it won't be enough to win.
We are going to zag over to the other side here. We have the steel cage match. Team MJF with the Don Callis family versus the conglomeration with Darby Allin and Konosuke Takeshita. Does Mark Briscoe get his title shot, Derek?
Yes.
I agree. I say Team Briscoe wins. Who gets pinned, though?
Oh.
Is it going to be someone MJ? I think MJF can eat the pin from Mark Briscoe, if you're asking me. And I think Darby will be the one to make the ultimate sacrifice for the reason why they win.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. That one's tough. That one's tough. You got me on this one. This one I'm stuck.
Yeah. I don't know who takes the pinfall.
Yeah.
A lot of options.
You know what?
Will this cage match, is it going to be silly? I shouldn't say silly. Is it going to be protected like it was for Tanahashi, or do you think they're going to take this super serious this time?
I think they'll take it super serious. That's what I feel, because I feel like both sides are very strong. They're very healthy. I don't think it's going to be one of those landslide kind of things. It'll be a tough situation for both sides. So I think it'll be a very, very strong finish.
Okay. So, but we all agree though. Team Briscoe. It looks like Chad's kind of agree.
Yeah. Team Briscoe.
Matt says he thinks Kevin Knight takes the pin. I won't go with Kevin Knight. I don't think Kevin Knight eats the pin. I think he's protected. To me, it's either MJF or Andrade are the most likely to take the pin.
Yeah.
And in third place, Jake Doyle.
Yeah. Well, Andrade's got a lot of motion going for him. So.
Yeah, I can see Andrade costing MJF the match too. I'm done helping you, dog. You ain't listening. Derek, let's talk tag teams. Tag team title match. Your boys, Cage and Cope. Do they lose them to the dogs?
It is not time.
You think you know them? Down. About to eat that double spear?
Yeah, I think this weekend or this Sunday will be the get back for them.
I think so too. I think that they're going to get this win here, and they got bigger fish to fry,
right?
In probably Montreal, and then possibly at All In. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. I think I have a hunch, but we'll see. We also have a 3-way tag match. Hold on, Derek. Hear me out on this. It's the Young Bucks. I got faith.
I'm listening.
They're about to PWG this, but it's a team from different companies.
What?
Shingo and Titan from New Japan. Shingo can go, and Titan's a great high flyer. And then you also have Team El Sky, which is Mystico and Mascara Dorada. And the Bucks, bro. I'm giving the Bucks the win here.
Yeah.
Titan's definitely eating that joint, eating that pin.
Yeah. The Bucks win this match. I won't say hands down because it's not going to be hands down. But I will say they win this match.
I'm going Bucks too. You can't. Next up, we have Jon Moxley versus Bandito. for the Continental Championship. Bandito didn't have to qualify apparently. So
I'm gonna say,
you could switch it here, but I don't see them doing that. I'm going to go with safe pick Mox.
yeah.
How many times you have beat the Ring of Honor World Champion though?
It's got to be at least 5, right? You gotta win against the champion at least 5 times.
Not even that though, but you've beaten Bandito a lot.
That's true. That is true. And
Bandito's gonna need some dubs or some get backs here.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember the title.
Ooh, massive Bandito he's taking.
Okay, Matt. All right, brother. I respect it.
They could do it. Like I said, they could do it if they wanted to.
Good.
All right, we'll jump over to the next one. Tekla, Starlight Kid. Is there a chance, Derek? Starlight Kid brings back the AEW Women's World Title to Stardom, gets revenge for the Star, and brings it home.
This one's tough, bro. I'm gonna say Tekla still holds on.
I will too. I just can't see Tekla taking that out.
Yeah, I can't see it happening either.
I think it'll be a good match though. And honestly, this might be your sleeper match of the night. And you could probably say that for Moxley and Bandito as well. Or even the Bucks 3-way. Like I said, I know people go into this like they're not happy, but I think the show is gonna deliver.
Oh yeah.
Once it's time.
It most certainly will.
Tekla has to lose it before All In. If All In 2 was 2 months away, I would say Starlight Kid wins it. You never know though. Who knows what's gonna happen with this? Derek, we got Shota Umino versus Pac for the global championship for the IWGP Global Championship from New Japan. What happens here, man? Shooter is a student of Moxley's, for the record, if you don't know the background on this, from New Japan. So, but Shooter is definitely a different guy. Shooter comes out with the pink tights and he comes out with the different stuff. First, he was a motorcycle enthusiast, and they've been trying to figure him out. He lost at Wrestle Kingdom against Zack Sabre Jr. He kind of felt like he let down everybody. So he's rebuilding himself back up now.
Shoot. I want to say it's probably going to be. I want to say there's going to be an upset, but I don't know if I could bring myself.
Who's the upset? Pac or Shooter? Umino.
I'm gonna say Shota.
You say Shota wins?
Yeah.
We're on the same page.
Yeah, I feel like Shota's gonna win that. I don't know why. I just feel like that's gonna happen.
I agree, Matt. He said Shota wins, and I think Gabe Kidd attacks him again. I think so too.
Oh, okay. All right. I like that.
Because he did attack him after he won it at Dominion. Kenny Omega versus Zack Sabre Jr. Listen.
Okay.
I'm going to say this, bro. Zack Sabre Jr. has been a nice guy.
Very nice.
He's been doing great tag team work.
Just great.
He's going down to the one wing angel. The one wing angel. I think it's a wrap, bro. There's no way. Kenny's getting this win because he keeps talking about redemption.
Yes.
Kenny Omega is getting that title shot in July, y'all.
Yes.
And I think
he most certainly will.
How many times I have to say this stuff, Derek? Y'all ain't paying attention to what I've been putting up? What have they been telling y'all for this whole time? It may not be one-on-one, maybe a 4-way, maybe a 3-way, maybe something, but I think that match is happening. Kenny's got a big thing getting ready to happen here.
Yeah.
Should be a fantastic match, though.
It will be, but I'm gonna have to say Zack Sabre is not winning this.
Now, we're here. Owen Hart finals. Shout out to Dr. Martha Hart. I think she just won an award in Calgary. I had brought it up on Clash. 605 Mondays. Mercedes Moné, Maya World. Who walks away? Does Mercedes go back to back and win? This is like the only title, I'm using air quotes here, that she hasn't lost yet, or is this her big meltdown?
I think this is a big meltdown because we have not had the meltdown.
Derek, we finally disagree. I think it's Mercedes wins, bro.
The meltdown's happening, bro. It's got to.
So you think
because we didn't get it, bro? We didn't get it.
Well, she did melt down. She lost all her belts too. And then she came back, but she was kind of like, "Nah, I'm good. I still got it."
Yeah. The meltdown has to create a.
But then this puts Maya World in one of your big matches at All In. Is it time? I mean, you could possibly get away with that, but at the same token,
I mean, is she ready? That is the question. Is she ready?
the question also, I think, is Mercedes gonna make her look like $1 million? I think she can.
She can, and I think she will.
You can get over without a win.
Yes.
I'm saying Mercedes, you're taking Maya World though for the upset.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And then what I perceive to be the main event: Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay. There is no way, and I love Swerve. There is no way I'm picking anyone but Will. Will, you have let me down multiple times in this situation, though. Do not do this again, Will.
Yeah, no.
It is your time, Will Ospreay. Give this man the championship.
Yeah, it is the time. It is the time.
It's time.
Shout out to Buffer family.
No doubt. You know what? And you said you're on Will too?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No doubt. We should be live after the pay-per-view, guys. Make sure you tune in here. I want to read some of these comments here, and then we'll get on out of here. Shota Umino is frustrated because he's still not sure who he is. He's a weird amalgamation of Moxley, Tanahashi, and Naito. Yeah, listen, he's doing like this tribute act stuff right now, Derek. I say have this man become a Death Rider, bro. Bring the Death Riders to Japan, and he's the leader of the Death Riders over there.
I don't see why not.
T-Ferg's probably about to chop me for saying this, but listen, bro. Let him be the Death Rider leader in Japan. They come out in like motorcycles or something with the chains, and the guitar riff hits, and you just know what time it is.
Yeah.
Have Shota Umino just crush it, man.
Let's do it.
That's what I say.
Yeah, let's do it.
That was a nice cheap plug, Conrad. I am the master of cheap plugs. Monet no belts. Oh, Maya World wins. Mercedes loses that last title. Maya World will win the tournament for a feel-good moment.
Yeah.
I think you could do the heartbreaker too, though. Like you were this close, but not close enough, and then come back to it later too.
Yes.
On Ignition last week, Barry had a brilliant idea of Mercedes having a meltdown, going to therapy, and her therapist being Harley Cameron.
Oh.
You could.
Yeah.
Ospreay. It's his time. Yes, I agree. Guy I mentioned, man, we're on the road to Redemption in Montreal, Canada, Sunday, July 26th. And then we also got AEW All In London, August 30th, 2026. Got some good stuff happening, man. Got some good stuff happening. We have already mentioned, Derek, Clash Monday, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. Our friends, AEW Fan Hub Ignition, Tuesdays, 8:45. Had a big show this week, man. Had great numbers. Happy for them. And then we also have Me and You, which are live now after Dynamite. And like I said, we will be back this week as well once it's time. But we're going to get out of here, man. We went a little over an hour. Appreciate you guys. Share this. Tell someone. Like, subscribe. Check out some of our other cool videos. We appreciate you. For myself and the man they call Derek, we are out for this episode. Make sure you join us this weekend when we review AEW Forbidden Door, and we are out.